In this video, we discuss current real estate market insights for Central Mass. All that, way more. Stay tuned for that. And also, be sure you uplift at least one person today. And we are starting right now. Hey YouTube family, happy Wednesday. So I might describe this past year in the world of real estate being kind of different. But it really depends on what side of the transaction that you fall on. The chief economist for the National Association of Realtors recently quoted in a year-end news release that homes placed on the market for sale go from listing status to under contract in about 18 days. He continues, buyers' competition alone is unrelenting, but home seekers had to contend with the negative impacts of supply chain disruptions and labor shortages this year. These aspects, along with the exorbitant prices and lack of available homes, have created a much tougher buying season. End quote. We should not expect price reductions or another year of record-paced price gains, but we do know that the market in 2022 will see more inventory, and that will help consumers with affordability. The median home sales price was $346,900 in 2021, and that was up over 17% from 2020. That is the highest record gain dating back to 1999. Here in Mass, the median home price in the area was $285,000 in 2021, and that was up 14% from $250,000 in 2020. Well, I can agree that last year was certainly a seller's market, and it's continuing to be the same for this current year. Every realtor struggled to acquire enough inventory to meet the demands of their clients. There are plenty of buyers looking to buy a house, and millennials are at the age where they are entertaining the idea of looking to buy what is statistically their first home. In highest demand are entry-level homes, and along with that type of home, buyers are also considering buying homes with more outdoor space. According to CNN, there was an estimated 6 million homes sold in 2021. That's
just silly.
And if you're curious about listing your home in the near future, here are 6 warning signs of overpricing your home. You can check out that short video by clicking up here on the card, and leave a comment below if you like the content, or maybe let me know what you want to see in the next video. The market is incredibly lopsided, nodding towards sellers. Despite this, buyers, however, have begun to become much less picky. Years ago, buyers may have held off on pulling the trigger in order to get and meet all the criteria that they were looking for. Or perhaps they would have waited just a little bit longer to find a home that needed much less work or much less updating, but that's not the case today at all. During lockdown, we had many folks working from home, and they didn't need to be located near the vicinity of their workplace. This took home searches away from the cities and metropolitan areas, and buyers began looking in the suburbs. The hottest commodity right now is a single-level ranch home for downsizers or retirees, but as with all types of homes, there are not many of these types of properties on the market right now. Couple this with increasing mortgage rates and reduced affordability, you have a severe reduction in your options. Woofda. Rates are still climbing and are in danger of breaking into the 5s. However, if you think back to the 80s, that 5% interest rate is incredibly cheap. Consider rates back then were about 15%. Buyers and sellers cannot expect rates to stay this low forever. Real estate offices across the Commonwealth are expecting to see a number of foreclosures this year. Perhaps a great opportunity for the ready buyer. Hey everyone, my name is Vasilios and welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here and you want to get the latest actionable tips from a local realtor that actually save you time, save you money, and result in a smooth real estate deal, start now by subscribing and clicking that bell notification so you don't miss anything. And if you like the video, then, well, like the video. Now, back to it. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have also stopped throwing foreclosures back on the market in their current conditions or as is. They are taking the time to renovate these homes prior to listing, which is giving many entry-level homeowners the ability to afford a move-in ready home without paying super high investor prices. In this turmoil of the seller's market, as realtors, we need to provide some encouragement and advice to our buyers. We counsel our buyers to be patient and take their time and try not to settle. This is a huge investment, and we're here to help buyers with a number of strategies, such as using clauses in their offers to protect them and do all that we can to make their offer stand out in a market where multiple offers is the norm. Buyers in 2022 are still overbidding on homes, but they have not been going wild. They have been more reserved and are pushing back against these higher home prices. Some buyers may offer way above asking price just to get their offer accepted, and that's fine. But I don't want my buyers overpaying and having that financial burden hold them for the next 30 years. Waiving of inspections is going to help your offer get to the top of the pile. However, we need to advise our buyers of the consequences of doing so to avoid costly repairs down the road. The most important advice is to be organized and really know your financial budget and restrict your risks. We need to apprise our buyers of the consequences of pushing the boundaries and to avoid costly repairs down the road. You just can't rack up debt just to secure a home. You need to be mindful about when you get your offer accepted on that home that you waived your inspection on. You also just accepted the repairs needed associated with that property. Moving forward, we expect to see tight inventory, but once the buyer pool begins to dry out, prices will begin to adjust. We don't just see that happening right away, but the best advice to all you buyers is to stay organized, get your ducks in a row, and hold fast to your budgets and enter the market with a strategic plan with a trusted real estate advisor. Hey, listen, if there's anything in the world that you want to talk about or have a question, reach out anytime. Let me treat you to coffee. No obligation, really. 508-821-8835. It could be about the weather, cars, real estate, racing, whatever. Now that you are prepared for what to expect in this seller's market, you may want to follow this video up with this next one right up here that is about the top questions to ask your home inspector. Also, if you think this video can help out a friend or family member, please consider sharing. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.